player, the cameraman, everybody, ain't nobody going here.
We predators. You know what I'm saying? The prey, we predators. You go on the drill and you shot with your eyes closed, or you froze up, or you was back there shaking like a stripper. Oh, we finna eat you. To send you out, we finna manipulate you, we finna eat you, cause you ain't one of us. And if you ain't one of us, you one of them.
Kids and bodies out here like driving tickets. You come home the same day.
I had my ducks in a row. So when you had your ducks in a row, you know how she go.
There's 3 attempted murders, 3 aggravated assaults, and 3 employments over 5 on. I was looking at that in 100 years.
When you're facing 100 years, what's going through your mind?
Stress. Stress.
You know what I'm saying? Did you ever think you could have been a civilian and gone down the other path? Was that, do you reckon that ever an option for you?
Hey man, we ain't got shit but the streets in our blood, bro. We really about their life, bro. You hear me?
It's beef until we both dead.
And bro, if that's the mindset, how does it ever end?
To death do us part. I really love this shit. You feel me? I like to get out and play. You hear me? You feel me? I've been on both sides of that gun. You feel me? So I know what's going on. You feel me?
Our city's so small that when these people beefing with each other, they're gonna see each other.
Cause guess what, man? The streets run too far. You can never outrun the streets.
I can't keep my time, but we kiss your brother and your cousin. You can rap all you want, you can't get your own.
You don't even got time to heal, cause it's another death coming like next week. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit happened so much, bro. I ain't gonna let.
Well, stay in danger at the same time, though, like, cause you never know it's your last day, bro.
Ooh, I've been shot on 4 different occasions.
On 4 different occasions?
Yeah, I still got bullets in my body to this day.
So you think you know Wicks, but do you really? First up, we've got Shake.
I'm back again with another documentary. This time I'm in Memphis. To give you an understanding of how dangerous Memphis actually is, in 2023, in London, there was 109 murders, and in Memphis, there was 397. But the population in London was 9 million, and the population in Memphis was 620,000. So you're 25 times more likely to be murdered in Memphis than in London.
Said I was a snitch. I ain't got right on that ass. That bitch ain't got in the face. But she doing that. They try to play with my life. Just because I ain't right, I'm front line by my gang. Nigga, I feel like Rosa Parks. We got more hide than high, man. Tony Stark, I'll pop a nigga in the shit. You ain't got the heart. She said, I want to add. I said, add it to the car. We got two bees on this. Hey, why the bitch in 3 row?
And the reason I've come to Memphis is as well, for the last 5 years, it's been in the top 5 for the murder capital in America.
Yeah, they died yesterday on the block, man. She really go on, I ain't gonna lie. Yesterday.
Shit.
Get caught necking your ass here. Facebook. In this city right here in Memphis, you feel me? On God, and I ain't really from here, but you know I stay danger down here, do what's going on.
We don't do no capping. We are not cap rappers. We ain't getting our chains snatched, you hear me? Like robbing us, smacking the back of the head, send us to the store, none of that shit. This shit real facts. I got like the prosecutor try to give me 20 shoes. How you do? 15K, I got a deuce. Call a truce, cut him loose, press a button, hit his head. 20 victims, 1 Glock, that shit almost in summit fed. Praying to the Lord, but I don't think he listened to what I said. 30 days up out the cat, I already left 2.
You right, bro, what's the name?
Killer, FWL Killer.
And where are we at?
10. We in Orange Mound, Tennessee. One of the dangerous cities around us, one of the dangerous hoods around us. Murder capital, you hear me?
And bro, what was it like growing up in this kind of environment?
Like shit, it was hard, you hear me? Like getting murdered to shit, man, hard around this, but you know what I'm saying? It's either get around the survival of the fittest.
And bro, why do you think Memphis has such a dangerous reputation?
Man, that's just like, I like Memphis. I ain't gonna lie, Memphis just like Mississippi. See, where we from?
We'll adapt to it.
Where we from, it's an enclosed environment. Memphis just bigger, and the whole city on the same time, man. Get what? I like the lifestyle.
How'd you earn the name that you've got? That's the first time I've heard anyone being called Killer.
Killer. You said, have I earned the name? Earned the name?
Why do people?
Yeah, I feel like I earned the name. Or they said it was a bullshit.
They call Killer, not that.
You're right, bro. What's the name?
Six Figure Trigger.
Nice to meet you, Six Figure Trigger.
Nice to meet you, man.
And first question must be, how'd you get a name like Six Figure Trigger?
I just do rich shit, you know. Do money daily.
And how'd the word trigger get in there?
Trigger. I didn't name myself Trigger. See, my finger, this finger was kind of itchy, and I had a habit of just doing this kind of motion right here. I was stuck in that motion. Now I'm stuck in this motion right here. But I was stuck in that motion. So, hey, 1 + 1 is 2. There's a couple of people that can tell you about, dude.
What's going on with Bam, man. My bitch caught an attitude, so I went shopping Cabaroo. This ain't nothing new. I've been in the ladies since the juvie. This ain't nothing new. I've been talking shit since I was 2. I've been on the track with this shit. My AP, Apple Blossom. This shit, where it go down and where it go down.
What's this area known for?
Shit. Getting money, you know what I mean? They're getting money, man. I'm gonna leave it at that. They get some money.
And bro, why did you jump off the porch? Was there no choice? Or tell me your story.
It was about force, but I grew up 12 deep in a 2-bedroom apartment.
And what age did you jump off the porch?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I've been out of the porch. I joined Vilo, man, I was about 12. I stamped it, I was 12. 7 minutes catch that height. Got pawned up. I stamped.
Man, I was the first baby, not a crack baby. So all my aunties and uncles on drugs, my dad on drugs. So it wasn't nothing like, I was out there exploring.
Kilo, would you say you had a choice?
I had no choice. I had a choice. I take that back. I had a choice. It was either starve, go get on your own, or suffer. You hear me? Like, so I had this option I had. Like,
this shit was going on around me. Everything was going on around me. We was thugging shit. This shit that was going on. That's all I seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, seen growing up. Everybody, fad cars, night cars, and shit, dope boys and shit. So that shit just made me want to get into that type of shit.
I didn't have no older priest to guide me through anything. So I was out there and exploring. This is what South Memphis molded. This neighborhood, this area of Memphis, this is what it molded me right here. So it wasn't about choice. It was more Disney about force. I'm sliding through South Memphis in the 2-seater. It's just room for my pistol I don't need. Keyboard killers, I control, Alt, then delete. It's the button on the Glock, don't make me press repeat. Mama crying, hiding, they thought she was sweet. But they picked with the wrong booger when they with me. I throw it first.
Yo, bro, what's the name?
It's poppin', got Lil Migo, Ice in the City, CMG Heavy Count.
And where are we at the moment?
We're in Memphis, Tennessee, Fraser.
Hey, man, it's white folk. I am that I am, and who I ain't I'll never be.
And where are you from, white folk?
Man, I'm born, raised, bred, and fed in Memphis, Tennessee.
And what's this area known for?
You know, everything, motherfucker. Shoes, stealing your car, cranking your shit, you feel me? Selling dope, all type of shit going on around this motherfucker. Same shit in the other hood, though, you know?
Would you say Memphis is dangerous?
Why, man, Memphis dangerous as hell. Hey, you better be glad you called me out here, get you here.
What's your definition of a crash out?
A crash out? Shit, nobody ain't got shit. Ain't got shit to live for and go do whatever for whatever, you feel me? Somebody who just do anything without thinking. Crash out, I would say. Just say if you got into somebody on Facebook, right? They got to arguing. And they just start arguing when to go kill them. Then think about that shit, that's a crash out, you feel me? And it wasn't probably for a reason. They might be arguing over a bitch, or they might be arguing about whose shoes the freshest. That's a crash out, you feel me? It ain't got no sensible reason. That's a crash out.
Man, this shit bigger than Chicago, bro. Like, hey, man, you'll get your ass whacked in the city, bro.
What, folk, can you walk anywhere around Memphis you want? Or do you have to look over your shoulder?
Who?
You.
What my shoulders at? Huh? What my shoulders at? Hey, man, get with it. You see this ball right here? You can lay this on the ground, bro. You hear me? And spin it wherever it lands. I can go there.
Why do you think this next generation isn't fighting? Why do you think it's changed?
They can't fight.
Because it's the cameras of social media.
Yeah, that's what I said.
They can't get took out.
Yeah, that's all it is. They scared to get their ass whooped.
Nobody want to give up.
That's what it is.
You don't see it, probably your kids might see it 10 years from now. People don't even got kids now. Make it go viral 10, like this shit.
So do you think that the internet's played a part into why it's...
Yeah. Internet player, I'm gonna tell you, internet played a part in why. Nah, that's the main part. 10, come to your block with the clip, you gonna hit there and flush it. I get my jeweler a 10, tell him to bust shit down, that want to be cussed. So many hundreds in here. I actually in the sun could believe. So many gunners in here. Got box on Glocks, like limits, you pull and squeeze. I ain't but trapping in here. Start with a zip and that ran and shit.
Say you, my long live big scar, my long live big tank.
What's up, man? Polly. Hold on. Nice to meet you. Get this here.
No route.
Let's go.
How's that going? Huh? Oh, he turning around.
I'm just pausing the documentary for 2 minutes to tell you about my collaboration with My Heritage with or 7 and hadn't been in the aim as a pretty have an orange it back to in good discounts or back to
Everybody, basketball player, the cameraman, everybody, ain't nobody going here. You know what I'm saying? And all us, we look at ourselves as kings. So here, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just not going. Like, at any moment of the day in Memphis, it can just go down right there.
You're right, bro. What's your name?
Man, I'm Wicked, man.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
And where are we at the moment?
Oh, we at my film studio in Memphis, in East Memphis to be exact.
And what happens in the studio?
Well, we do live performances, we do music videos. We got a studio back there, I'm an A&R. You know, I do a lot of stuff in the city, but what I do in here, I just create.
So how long have you been in Memphis?
I've been in Memphis 38 years. I'm 38 years old. I was born and raised here.
And what was it like growing up here?
It was cool, but you know, you see stuff living where I grew up at. Like, I grew up in Fraser in North Memphis. So I grew up in a place called, I was born and raised, like North Memphis, Fraser. So you see a lot. And you know, you see some good, but you see a lot of bad too. But you can stay out the way. I mean, if you mind your own business, pretty much stay out the way, but every now and then people who do that, something happens to them too, so.
Oh, let's see.
I know y'all think. But I'm letting y'all know. It's a school office. Come through here.
Oh.
Y'all hear?
Okay.
Y'all follow what I'm saying?
Yes, the block.
I already know. Just follow what I'm saying. Next time, just so y'all know what we're hearing people say.
Y'all go. No, he's straight. He just telling them to turn this shit up.
Yes, sir. Y'all have to go.
He saying they look suspicious with them black marathons.
With my boy here working Chris within 5.
And have you had any run-ins yourself, I guess, working in the studio with the younger generation?
Yeah, I had some run-ins. I done been in shootouts. You know what I'm saying? We done been in shootouts. My car done got shot. My car got shot up on Christmas Eve at a video shoot. My Corvette sitting over there. Yeah. We had to duck for cover. I almost lost my life that night.
I was about to cut some hair at night, and it was like attempted robbery. And I ended up getting shot in the shoulder, in the face.
What was the circumstances? You just shooting a video?
I was shooting a music video on Christmas Eve, and a shootout broke out. Yep, had to hit the floor, and then I jumped in my car, and realized that my car had been shot up.
I don't think they really got much. I was with one of my partners, and you know, it went bad, but I didn't die though, so I'm here. So it was a thing that I went back to the hood, cause that's where I used to make my money at.
And how did you feel after that?
Something gotta change. I gotta change the music genre that I'm dealing with. This ain't life. Why did I get money to get in these situations still? You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I doing?
Like, I can go over there and cut hair. I was charging like $7, $10. I can go over there and make like $200 for the day out.
Yeah.
Like, just by going to the neighborhood. My mom was like, don't go back over there. But, you know, I had to go back over there because they showed me love and I was getting money over there, so it was cool and I was practicing.
The people we was out there with had money, you know what I'm saying? You're like, man, why are we still in these situations? Because we still going to the places where we was broke. Now we want to go over there with money. It's not gonna work like that.
Tired of typing tons of notes during class? There's finally a better way. It's called Otter.
It's poverty. When there ain't no money around, like it's tax time right now, I promise to God the murder rate finna go down. Soon these taxes go away, it's back murder again, ain't no money, killing. And then this what people value down here. If I moved to the West Coast, they value hustles and money. In Memphis, they don't value the guy that's spanking the most, whoever got the most bodies and getting away with it and all this. So it's about what's being praised. Murder is praised where I'm from. People praise the killers. The killers get the most love.
Caleb, the people that you're into it with or was into it with said to you, there's too much bloodshed on your side, too much bloodshed on our side. Let's call a truce.
Let me tell you honestly what I would've did. Okay, this the opposition right here. Y'all done lost some and we done lost some. Y'all wanna call a truce? Yeah, set that truce meeting up. And when y'all pull up for this truce meeting, we gonna send 500 shots to y'all shit. Cause if one of my homeboys died because of one of your guys, I know we ain't never squashed beef. That shit can never be squashed. That'd be me saying, my homeboy, or one of my dead relatives, one of my homeboys and shit. At this age and time now, you should wanna, like, get that beef shit far as away from you is problem. It's possible. Get this away from you, but as far as calling truce and shit, if you know for trying to call truce, your street cred finna go from here to there. It's called cop and deuces. So you wanna cop deuces, you wanna say, wear your white flag? Nah, you a bitch. If you had big homie status and you wanna wear your red flag and say you don't want no smoke, man, you a bitch. Your own little soldiers might rob you and rip you up. And when you a leader or when you in the street life, you can never show a sign of weakness, not even the smallest sign of weakness, because we out here, we predators. You know what I'm saying? The prey, we predators. We gon' pay attention to every little type of thing. You showing us you shaky. Back then, if we finna go on a drill and you shot with your eyes closed or you froze up or you was back there shaking like a stripper, oh, we finna eat you. We finna send you out. We finna manipulate you. We finna eat you because you ain't one of us. And if you ain't one of us, you one of them.
We really ain't on no block right now. We working. But we is dangerous though, like that.
No,
Let's look around, man. Everybody got guns.
Let me tell you something, man. Look, we from the block. We is down here.
They got step.
Hey, we ass step, ass live.
Free Red Dot guy Snake, man. Free RDD Snake, man. 101. He's certified member.
Boy, all these bitch ass fucking drinks too, man.
I stepped in. Y'all know what's going on.
Pour you up the drink. Pour you up the drink.
Overall, shit been going on, man. This lifestyle, man.
What's your lifestyle?
Detroit, man. Y'all know what's going on.
Hey, why you ain't down? Put him on there. He still gone. I feel like so it fake.
Yeah, we need him to smoke that whole wood.
You just beat a murder charge, yeah?
Yes, sir. Like, for real.
How long was it going on for?
It wasn't going on. I was on the run for a minute. But look, I had to clear that up. So when I cleared that up, I had my ducks in a row. So when you have your ducks in a row, you know how she go.
Older I got, worse it got. That's when the aggression started coming in. Like, I started getting aggravated assaults and attempted murders and shit. Just
attempted murders.
Oh yeah, I got my paperwork. Hey, when y'all go grab that paperwork at the back? It's in the back seat of the joint right there.
And bro, when you was on the run, how did you feel?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. He really depressed it, cause guess what? When you on the run, man, ain't too many places you can go. You gotta know how to move.
Can't let family members ain't gonna want you to stay in the house with them. You probably stay at your gear, but home ain't gonna want you at the house.
You really depressed.
You gotta watch over your shoulder from other peoples and police. Like, not too many people want to deal with it.
And you have to look over your shoulder at all times.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't even take your trash can outside without having. It probably be the time you get cut. It's just how it be sometimes.
Bro, another question I ask in every trench I go to. Do you think a murderer can be a murderer and a good person?
Hell yeah.
To somebody.
Yeah. Look, guess what? You can look at me this way, but guess what? They can look at me that way, but at the end of the day, guess what? I'm a good dude. I ain't trying to hurt nobody. All I'm trying to do is, man, get back home to my family. You know what I mean? Get in the way, man, hey.
Look, getting out, got a body. You hear me?
He just came home from a body.
Off this street. What's up, Slide?
Oh, bro just came home.
Bro walking up right here. Straight off a body, you hear me?
How cool is you?
Welcome home.
What's up?
One thing about these ones out here, though, get your bodies out here like driving tickets. You come home the same day. I swear to God. It's crazy.
What's the law around murder? What's the charge for murder in Tennessee?
What's like the charge? What you mean, like
time? Yeah, what did they get for murder here?
I mean, like, it depends on the circumstance. Like, right now, if you hit me and I don't know how to fight, he can blow your ass off. Ain't nobody going to jail because I don't know how to fight and you punch me. And my way of defending myself was blowing your ass off. You walk up yelling with a gun, you dead, I ain't gonna go nowhere. So it all depends on what the lawyers do, how they do it. But the law different everywhere. But the law works in hidden favors out here.
You can even recreate any image you see on the internet. Just
basically
upload your
want
own
you
content
to-
and it will match the style and create it.
Hey, this some right here. Yeah, and y'all see this shit right here where it say arrest report. It should say statement. If the box was about it oral, that mean I talked. That mean I snitched and told him some shit. Written, that mean I wrote out statement snitching. And none mean I don't want to talk to you bitches. Yeah, my shit gonna always say none. I don't talk to you bitches. I don't want to talk, but 3 aggravated assaults, 3 employment flat. Each one of these attempted murders carry 15 to 30 years, 15, 45 years. So I was looking at that 100 years. I take that back. I was looking at that 100 years.
Bro, when you're facing 100 years, what's going through your mind?
Stress.
My bitch
Stress.
called the attitude, so I went shopping Cabo Rude. This ain't nothing new. I've been in the ladies since the juvie. This ain't nothing new. I've been talking shit since I was 2.
And bro, have you ever been, I guess, involved in any shootout? Someone ever shot at you in your life?
Hey, look. What it? What kind of guy? But I mean, I ain't gonna, I ain't trying to incriminate myself, but you see what's going on? Look at this shit. Look, bro, this shit just happened. This shit just happened a couple days ago, bro.
2 days ago. Are we good to do this interview here?
Yeah, you good. We good. We good. We good. We good. We good. We gonna get y'all in, get y'all out. We good.
Just block out the address.
You see what? Yeah. Just block out the address when y'all do record. Like you see this shit though. Like this shit hit up. Like shit going on for real, bro. Alright, RP Lil Cam. Lil Cam just died right there, bro. Lil Cam just died right there, bro. It's a couple days ago. Oh man, like this shit going on, bro.
I knew that shit was serious when I felt how bullets really high, how this shit really feel like life or death situation. I didn't lost my life at the age of 15.
You two ready, yeah? You ready, killer?
That's to this day, I wear the same haircut. Like, you'll never see me with a bald face. I got like patches knocked in my shit. We went to a party and I ain't peeped the vibe and shit. As we was leaving, it was a setup. We ain't got set up. And I see 2 dudes come around the building, but they hesitate, you know what I'm saying? But they skied up, hands in their palm, telling bro, pull off, they finna shoot up. Last I heard him saying was, they don't even know me. No. Out of 5 of us in the car, 4 of us got shot. 2 of us almost died, 4 of us got shot. And the 5th person who they actually was trying to kill, he didn't even get grazed by a bullet.
Was it life-threatening?
I mean, yeah, it was life-threatening. I had wires in my mouth, like, you know, like the 50 Cent wire. I had to wire my mouth shut because my jaw was broke. My shoulder was messed up. I couldn't hoop no more. I was playing, like, basketball. I had a surgery so I can go back and play basketball, but before the season could start, I got shot, so I didn't play after that. I'm sorry to say that.
And have you lost many friends to the street?
Like plenty. I lost my gal too, but I ain't lose her to the street. But you know what I'm saying? I lost a lot of folks, man.
And how do you deal with that, bro? So when you take a loss, like emotionally, how do you cope with that?
My shit, I don't even know how to cope with it, cause for real, like, my soon somebody died, like, you don't even got time to heal, cause it's another death coming like next week, like, you know what I'm saying? This shit happened so much, bro. I ain't gonna let.
I know I'm feeling some type of way about my partner. Now I never let it go. It's beef until we both did. That's what it is.
And bro, if that's the mindset, how does it ever end?
It ain't gonna end. That's the point. That's the point until it'll meal you gone. It ain't gonna end. It ain't gonna end. Blood been shed. What's the point? This family out of loss. This like real blood to me. I can't let that go. Like it's death till death do us part. That's deep, bro.
And what, folks, when you take a loss, how does that make you feel?
Man, you know something? I've been taking losses all my life. And that's the reason why I see it so dangerous. Cause we tired of taking losses. But you know, me, myself, by me being the age that I am now, you know, I done got real humble. And like I got 11 kids and 10 grandbabies. So, hey man, like I gotta be here for my grandbaby, for my kids, bro.
When they first shot 5, bro, ain't no more coming back. Ain't no calling quit. Ain't no none of it. Until each other man's dead, this the only way. One of y'all got a dad, one the head, you know what I'm saying? One of y'all got that.
So how does it end?
And it really don't even end out of it, cause after one of the heads died, the other.
It don't never end.
Yeah, it don't.
Die down, but it don't end.
Yeah, it don't end. It might die down.
How? But some shit they did 4 years ago, it died.
And bro, what do you make as well, white folk, again, of this new generation who are constantly just dissing the dead? So what's your opinion of that? So,
Man, I'm gonna tell you something about that. Like, really, that's a little bit over my head. You know what I mean? Hey, long live Flipper. You know what I mean? 1900 block for life, bro. You hear me? Hey, man, long live anybody that lost their life for bullshit or any kind of struggle that they went through. Hey, man, we all can get some money out of her. We all can get some money out of it. It's enough money. They don't never stop printing money, bro. You hear me? They don't, hey, man, them folks don't never stop printing money. It's enough out here for all of us. Get what? We gotta stop being hateful. We gotta stop being hateful, man, and like all that bullshit, you know, blah, 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 blah.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
Monday.com is the best AI for work, and here's why. Let me show you some of the mind-blowing things.
You know what I mean? Hey, man, this shit is out for the birds, you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
and what's your opinion, I guess, on people dissing the dead? Because I know it's always happened, but now I feel like it's very common.
I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't raised in that era, like, you know what I'm saying, disrespect, like, it's just certain levels of disrespect that we just ain't gonna go. These kids here is, nowadays you look around, they trying to see who gonna go the farthest. Like, you know, it's like back then, if we seen our people in the car with their family members and stuff like that, we wouldn't do nothing to them. Nowadays, they don't care who in the car. It could be your kids, your mother, daughter. They just gonna fight the car. This is what's going on.
At the moment, being a murderer is almost cool. Like the more hats you have, it's almost like the more successful you become in music.
And then it's like they want to tell people they got hats. Like, what real killer you know running around telling people they killed somebody?
You have 0 hats.
And half of these niggas who say they got hats.
You have 0 hats. What you can say or what you can do.
Half these niggas who say they got hats really don't be having hats for real too. They be lying out here.
Bro, what's your opinion on people who diss the dead in their music?
I ain't gonna lie, I have no problem dissing the dead. None. I piss in a lot of these, but I don't wanna say because I don't wanna run the viewers away. It's on my mama, like, I have no problem. Get what, like, you dead, but what the hurt you done is still alive. You hurt me. You, bro. I find you dead, you'll piss all over your shit. So I ain't got no problem with people dissing the dead, because get what, though, gonna hurt their homeboy. Your mama should be listening to shit anyway, so she shouldn't be sad about this. You trying to fix over. I mean, music is about voicing how you feel, right? If that's how you feel, do that.
Why do you think they are constantly just promoting it?
There's some people who probably do got a couple.
It's cool to
of
be a
1 and
gangster,
2,
man.
but they ain't got no 10 kids and kill 10 people.
I ain't gonna lie, back and forth. Probably get this. They like, oh, we gonna diss them niggas back. Yeah, it be all type of shit. It be back and forth shit.
You know them really shoot them. But what if it hurts someone, like their family's feelings or?
So you know what? Like, it's like it don't matter. We don't really give about it. But like me, I wouldn't do that. I don't participate in it. But like, before I dissing the dead, like I guess a couple dead people, they're struggling there. There's a couple dead people I don't give a fuck about. Like I hate them. But it's like I ain't gonna diss. I ain't gonna do a song about. I don't like to drop that crowd in. One thing about it, if I make drill music, everywhere I go, I'm gonna drag drill. I like to make hustler music, player music for the bitches, cause I attract that crowd. But anybody that really been a part of this, like them people that's making drill music, they ain't been drilling long enough. Cause once you get to a certain level, you ain't gonna want to do that no more.
All right, this is the thing about, bro. They hate you if you known for getting money and shit. Like they hate the wrong people. It's backwards here. It's hard to say. Like they'll hate you. They'll love you for going still in the car a lot, before they love you for watching you go from broke to rich. You feel me? They'll salute a bum ass who just fucking around, smacked his mama on camera or something, before they salute body to grandma's house. You feel me? That type of shit they do here. Shit just backwards.
You're right, bro. What's the name?
Matt.
Nice to meet you, Matt.
Hope us.
And where are we at the moment?
Tumley Park, Memphis, Tennessee.
And the reason I'm here is, I guess, just due to the murder rate per capita over the last 5 years that Memphis has had. Why do you think the violence is so bad within Memphis?
It's, it seems to be more and more evident every day that it just seems to be part of the culture. It seems to be, that's what's driving what, these young, impressionable individuals see on the TV screen and they're admiring. The quick, fast money, no work, all I got to do is, and you got it.
Well, why do you think so many people, I guess, don't take the path that you do?
Some people try it. I don't know. This something like you gotta want to do it and you gotta love to do it. Cause you gotta have patience. Cause this take patience. This ain't fast money. Every client take 30 minutes at least. So, some people like fast money. Like it's too slow for some people.
And do you reckon that's exactly what I'm hearing in the streets, bro? So I ask them, why haven't you got a job? And their response is exactly what you just said.
Yeah, it's too slow for them. But if you're dead or in jail, it kind of equal out. Cause if you got all this fast money, then you go to jail for 20 years, then it mean nothing. It don't mean nothing.
Like we grew up in poverty, bro. Like this is what I got on, black jeans. You wanna know why I wear black jeans? Because all my life I was forced to wear black jeans. I ain't had nothing but like 2 pairs of jeans. We gonna throw out black jeans on every day. We ain't gonna even wash them so they won't lose no color or nothing.
I really jumped out with like a vengeance. You remember like growing up post, sleeping on the floors and shit. Like my first time ever having a bed when I went to juvenile.
And we growing up poor, we not having nothing. Like, bro, like, life different for me. Like, all of us got folks on dope. I'm my dad on the child. My dad was a victim to the opioid crisis. So I gave my dad a sick pack when he was sick. I done served my dad the dope.
If I'm out here robbing, still this cause I'm trying to eat. I'm trying to buy myself school clothes. I'm trying to make it easy on my mama. She a mother 9. I'm trying to make it easy on her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was hard though, but it really built the beast at the same time. It really built the beast.
My dad would be my tester. Then when I used to smoke cocaine, me and my dad used to do it together. On my mama. It's different, but I ain't saying it's cool, but I cope with it. Like the murder shit, I know none of us probably think it's cool, but we gotta cope with what's going on in our environment. It just molds you to be different. Like Memphis people, they always say we're aggressive or this, but we're the most loving people in the world. We would accept a stranger, feed them and everything, but the moment you play, you through.
And bro, when people watch my videos, I see the #1 comment I'd say from civilians is, why don't they just leave the hood? What would you say to people who say that?
It'd be hard.
It's hard.
How can you leave?
Everybody ain't got it.
Well,
how can you? This ain't nothing that we want to deal with, put up every day.
How can you leave if that's the only?
Then everybody that you see got kids. Maybe 2 more kids.
Did you ever think you could have been a civilian and gone down the other path? Was that, do you reckon, ever an option for you?
Man, I feel like shit. Yeah, I could have.
Do you ever wish you did make that decision?
I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I wish I would've stayed in school and finished playing football. I wish I would've did it, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be wishing I would've stayed in school, but I dropped out like 11th grade type shit. Dropped out 11th grade, said fuck football. I was trying to hit the streets. I wasn't trying to pick up no more balls, man.
Do you regret jumping off the porch?
Nah.
Not necessarily, because
it's a fun lifestyle, you feel me?
I don't look at it as a fun.
I see
I just feel like
if
you succumb to people who've been in the street before you, sometimes you'll be born in. Cause I got like over 15 people that locked up. So like, since they left and they older, the ones who used to look up to, but they was our big cousins or uncles. Like it's a lot on that lock. And not too many passed away, but at the same time, we got 15 to 16 people that locked up. That everybody missed, that everybody want free. Without them, sometimes the shit don't be feeling the same. You feel me? Because as we growed up, that's all we knew. You feel me? So it's just how it be sometimes. Everybody accept what come with it.
And looking back, I guess, is there anything you regret in your younger years?
Yeah, I regret not listening to my mama. Being insubordinate, hard-headed, not listening to my mama. She always wanted what's best for me, but yeah, not listening, being hard-headed. I had never had no dad. I probably seen my dad twice at my whole 30 years of living. If I was to see him die, I might smack the shit out of him. But yeah, it was hard.
Do you reckon if he was in your life, you still would have made the decision to jump off? Or do you reckon your life could have gone a different route?
My life would have went a different route. Because I feel like if I would have actually, I was so goddamn smart, I just didn't used to go to school. I probably had fucking, out of 180 days, I probably had 100 absences. It'd be days I'd be in school, I'd walk out there motherfucker, try to burglarize motherfucking homes or rob motherfucker for some tennis shoes or something like that.
And at any stage, do you regret jumping off the porch?
I don't regret it, but you feel me? I don't regret shit in my life. I ain't gonna lie, my life is amazing. I don't regret shit though. Cause I can't say like I'm still here breathing, I'm taking care of my family, you feel me? I rap, I never wanted to rap, you feel me? So it's like, I can't say if I never jumped out of the streets, I wouldn't be who I am today, you feel me?
I'm not built for this life. I don't think I could do the street. This shit ain't for a lot of... It takes a certain individual to live this kind of life, man.
This shit ain't for a lot of, man. This shit ain't for a lot. Don't make it out.
And as well, what would you say to the next generation who are thinking about jumping off the porch?
The next generation, what I tell you now, come and see you right here. The next generation, I say, man, pick up a scale for switch. On my mama, I'm new money daily. I swear to God, bro. This on Jesus Christ. I don't know what I did today, but all this right here, put the camera on the floor. We just did this today. This is what I got to tell the next generation. We just did this today. On my mama, we just did this today. On God. That's what I want to tell the next generation, man. Get some money. Get some money. How you gonna go to war? You ain't got no bullets.
Okay, if you a killer, be a killer. If you get money, get money. If you get money and a killer, then you
be both. You feel me? Just be you. Whatever you. If you get money, get money. If you kill shit, just kill shit. If you get money and kill shit, just do what you do. You feel me?
You can't lie while you doing your shit.
You feel me?
If you don't do that, then you...
If I had some people that's gonna see this and got an option in life, get out the streets. Cause guess what, man? The streets run too far. You can never outrun the streets. If you got a chance to, get out the streets. I wish I never was introduced to this shit. If the streets was a person, I'd shoot him in the face and tell him I hate him. You know what I mean? I don't want none of the streets. Yeah, that shit in my life.
Yeah, up there, man, like, for real, take it from me, man. Get you some money. Like, I ain't never smoked weed in my life, never shot no gun, never nothing. You can get some money without doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling y'all, like, a lot of these guys that's in jail, some of their best friends snitched on them. So I don't know your outcome gonna be the same. They gonna snitch on you, bro, for sure.
So I've been in Memphis now for a couple of days. I've interviewed gang members, rappers and trappers. And the environments I've gone to, probably the most uncomfortable that I've ever felt doing an interview. And I've been to many cities which are, I guess, quote unquote, dangerous. And I can definitely see why Memphis is constantly in the top 5 murder capital, per capita, should I say, for the last 5 years. It just feels on edge. Like every interview I've been in, I felt like majority of them, everyone was on edge, which made me feel on edge. So yeah, man, I don't think Memphis is anything to be played with.
I'm pretty sure this dude went to Seattle, bro.
So how do you think civilians look?
I remember trying to get busy with that pole. Streets cold, let all of my sins be unspoken.
You way from another country, coming down here where it really be banging and slinging it. Brother, going around this bitch, you gonna feel very unsafe.
Came home 2 months after me though, but finally back.
It's like murders will happen back to back to back to back.
Went back to doing the same thing, but turned up this time.
80% of beats down here is childhood friends. We all hung together at one time.
That four is clapping, pin a bitch, we push them out of bounds. Niggas talking like they grandma never pin her down.
Nobody say we ain't safe. We just going on.
At all.
We can go down right now.
While we hopping on the interstate, I hear everybody in the car hit but the child.
Put on the index finger, make sure everything is accurate. And inhale and exhale it.
You get the feeling play, you shot in the face. And your little brother got killed. He 13. Like, you just gonna let this happen?
What you gonna do? You hit that ball. Run with the crowd. I feel like it's fuck. That's for all of y'all. Yeah.
Like 12 or 13 people got shot that night. I'm on the ground like, I can't feel my legs, can't feel my legs, can't feel my legs.
She said, we here to inform you that your son has been killed. And I'm like, huh? And my mind just went blank.
That's the first time doing these kind of documentaries in Baton Rouge where I felt very unsafe. Every year I go to America's murder capital. Last year I was in New Orleans.
First time touching the AK at 10 years old, running up the street. You understand?
We ain't never bought fireworks. We had guns blowing up.
I'm supposed I was dangerous first. My first interview was with 00 and Savage in an area called Brookstown, which is known for being the most dangerous area in Baton Rouge itself. Am I safe here with you guys?
I ain't even lie, bitch. Be honest with you, no. Ain't nobody safe. You gotta have a pole on you, bitch. You gotta build up. Ain't nobody safe. We ain't safe. We just going off. We just going. Like, this is an everyday lifestyle.
Go down
bitch.
right now.
You gotta know how to move. You gotta know how to move.
Like,
you
it go down right now.
Lose that bitch.
Why is it so dangerous? What's happened to make it like this?
There's a whole lot of shit going on. There's a whole lot of gang shit going on. There's a whole lot of other shit going on. Like,
It's really.
It's a whole lot of shit going on.
Group shit.
You having groups and no gang shit. This bitch ain't structured like that.
A whole lot of.
Man, it's BZG.
A whole lot of bitch ass niggas be playing both sides.
I ain't with all that. There's a whole lot of BZG shit going on, but there's a whole lot of shit going on too. Yeah. They ain't with all that.
Baton Rouge is constantly in the top 5.
This is lost too. Who told you more and more be a big brother. So now I really didn't want to change. I really wanted to be in the streets more and more and more and more. My name D. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I was shot 6 times at 16, 6 times at 18. I had a good life. Like, I played sports, ran track, played football. My grandma made sure we went to church and stuff, but I drifted away from all of that. At like 12, 13, I had quit. At 12, I quit sports and stuff, and I went to the streets because I learned how the streets treat you. And at 13, I fully was in the streets, breaking the cars, stealing guns, money, all that. At 16, I got shot 6 times, round the corner from here, where we at right now.
So, T, talk me through the day. What happened when you got shot in the face?
That morning I woke up, I went into the house, I gave my sister my phone, put my phone on charger. After that, I came outside, I see my cousin and my uncle behind the van. And they like, man, your little brother just hit a lick. He up. And I'm like, dang, let me go check on him. My little brother had just broke out of jail. And I was hiding him, so he won't go back. And they had just robbed somebody that night. And I'm like, man, y'all come on, we're gonna smoke and chill. He came, we chilled. I'm walking on the back street. I came here, came through here. Me and 2 other people came here, walking. Came this way. They had a car back then, right back there. Yeah. Came this way. Got here. Then when I got like to right here, they started shooting. Then you here? I hit the ground, boom. After I got shot, I stayed on the ground like 5-6 seconds. I heard a voice say, get up. I got off the ground. Came in the store, ran away.
So how many times have you been shot at this moment?
I was got shot 6 times right here.
So was it a case of they just shooting?
I got shot in my side, right here.
You got you. And bro, so did they just hop out the car and just start shooting?
They ain't get out the car, they stayed in the car. And after that, they drove off.
How did you get shot in the face? So out from the car?
Right here, I turned around and I looked. And I got shot in the face. 2 bullets hit me in my face. I got shot in my back and in my leg too.
And then, so you've now been shot, and then what happened next?
I got up out the ground, 5-6 seconds, I got up. After I'm shot, I got up, off the ground. Walked in the store. What's down, brother? All praise be to God, brother. I'm telling my testimony now. Came in the store. My daddy, homeboy, he was standing right here. I'm like, run me to the hospital right quick, I just got shot. I'm still speaking. He could see him shot in my face. He just gave me a little look like you feel me, like he gonna let me die. I cursed him out.
So your friend's dad was in the shop. You've been shot 6 times, twice in the mouth.
Yeah.
He didn't want to have the situation.
Didn't want to help me.
Why?
I don't know. He just gave me a little look.
That's insane, bro.
It's crazy, right?
And then what was you thinking? What's gone through your head then, bro? You've been shot 6 times. You think your friend's dad would surely help?
Yeah, I thought he was gonna help me. I just cursed him out and left out the store.
And so you've been, and then what did you do? So
I came this way. I came this way. Then the dude who I was with, he met me right here. And we went that way.
So at this stage, are you just leaking with blood?
Yeah, I'm leaking. My face leaking. I'm leaking. I didn't know I was shot here at the time, or I didn't know I was shot here at the time, or I didn't know I was shot here. I just thought I was shot in my face.
You didn't realize?
I didn't feel the rest of them. Then you see that brick house right there?
Yeah.
I went there, and I told my I thought my daddy was there. He wasn't there.
You're in it?
My daddy wasn't there, so I came in the street and I seen somebody else. I'm like, run me to the hospital right quick. He didn't want to take me to the hospital.
Oh, why is no one helping?
I don't know. The reason why he said he didn't take me to the hospital because we were shooting dice when this was before I got shot. He said I was thugging, and I had told him, I said, if you're not BBG, F you. That still don't give no reason for not to take me to the hospital.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because if it was him, even if he would have said, I would have still took him to the hospital.
What's going through your head and what are you doing now?
I cursed him out and I went to my grandma's house, the house we just left from. And I'm like, dang, ain't nobody helping me. So I went to the house. I'm like, dang, God, please don't let me die like this. In my head, that's what I'm thinking. I never spoke these words. I said, please don't let me, I know I ain't gonna die like this. That's what I'm thinking. So when I get to my grandma's house, I'm telling my mom I just got shot. She's like, no, don't say that, D. I'm like, no, Mama, look, I just got shot. And she's seen it.
I'm done spending an obscene amount of money on takeout every week. Done.
I'm getting back on track with Factor. Fresh, never frozen.
Bro.
Crazy, bro.
And before, I just want to say thank you for sharing your story, bro. And I hope this message really hits home, bro, and it changes many other people's lives and their thoughts about leading this life, bro. You're living proof, bro, that it's really not worth it.
Hey, man, it's not worth it, bro, at all.
If the ops wanted to call a truce, how would you feel?
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Obviously, hypothetically speaking, if that was the situation.
I'm gonna tell you like this. If they wanted to call a truce, it'll be on some stuff like...
And do you think that's possible?
It'll never be possible. It couldn't be. You know what I'm saying? Because too much blood and shit.
No, let me tell you something. Once blood gets shed, bro,
It's over.
ain't no coming back.
Over. It's never no coming back
Ain't
from
no
blood
coming
getting
back from that. You kill my dog, I can't walk up to you and be like, what up, bitch? It's good, don't worry about it. No, ain't no coming back from it. Spade for spade, eye for eye, tag for toe. That's how that go. Ain't no coming back from it.
The word of God say vengeance belongs to the Lord. I knew this, but I ain't cared at the time. I wanted to go take vengeance into my own hands, you feel me? We be just blind, we be feeling played, really. Cause we be feeling played in the streets a lot.
I just hate the way he died. I just felt God gave us, like, we born with expired date. And he gave him to me for 18 years, he just took his child back. And he always told me how much he appreciated me, how I sacrificed things for him. They took some apart from me that I had to learn how to live without my son. I just say, God, I'm just gonna keep praying and just be served for him. I'm just gonna keep praying until they catch him. So that morning when I got woke up by the police, my youngest son came and woke me up and told me that the police was at the door. So I'm like, Lord, what Keandre done, you know, who he been hanging with, what happened? I didn't think it was gonna be nothing like he got murdered. So the lady said, can we come inside? I say, no, because I have my dogs in here. And she said, well, can you put your dogs up? I said, I can come outside and talk to you. She said, no, put your dogs up because we need to talk to you. So I went and put the dogs up and I came back to let them inside. And she was like, where's your son? I said, he's in the bed. Your son, Keandre Reed. I said, he's in the bed asleep. Tyler said, no, Mom, he's not in there. I said, he's not in there. And so she said, we're here to inform you that your son has been killed. And I'm like, huh? And my mind just went blank. And she said, you know who he's beefing with or having problems with? I say, no, he's not nothing like that. I say, no, I don't know anything about that. So after that, my mind just went blank and I just felt lost. Like I wanted to die even though I had other kids. I couldn't eat. I couldn't drink nothing. It's like I was just real depressed. Like, it's a feeling you really can't describe. See, I lost my mom, my brother, my grandma, my dad. I lost everybody. So it's worse than it. Like, all that just was nonchalant. Like, that didn't even matter when I lost my son. Like, my whole world was just gone. Even though I had other kids, just like felt like my whole world was gone. And he got shot in his temple. He got shot twice in his jaw. I don't know where else he got shot, but when I touched his chest, it felt like all that was gone.
I'm sorry to hear.
But I know they said it was an overkill. I know that much.
Overkill.
Overkill. He got shot by multiple guns.
Louisiana has a crime problem with 3 of our cities being ranked among the nation's most dangerous.
The 24 tough on crime-related items on Landry's agenda for the special session. Eligibility.
Duress on probation or parole. But now the new governor we got, he cutting that short. He won't see you in there. So if you got 20 years, you're gonna do the whole 20.
Do you reckon because of that you're gonna see a lot more snitching?
Yeah, but at the same time, what can you snitch on when you can't get probation no more? So now if you did the crime, you gotta do the time either way it go.
Oh, really?
So if you snitch, all you did was put both of y'all up.
Do you think a lot of people are gonna start snitching with this new law?
Most definitely.
Dang,
come on.
Can you explain what's happening?
Man, what they got going on right now? But like, they know they can't do that in Baton Rouge because they ain't got that much, you know what I'm saying? The city, ain't no gangs out here. I ain't gonna say the state because them little dudes across the river got smacked with that shit. But they got different laws over there.
You know, they just started the death penalty back too.
Yeah, they got different laws over there. They really trying
these folks know ain't no gang shit going on.
Slavery.
They want us to kill each other, or they want to kill us. They ain't even got no name.
They have stuff.
Yes, I do take it, but I do take care of it. That shit.
Are you having trouble trying to keep up with your professor? You've got to try Otter. Here's how it works.
I made mistakes, can say I never changed. The boot come back that ain't forever straight off 200 a day. I bet I make a way, you know I'm good. Sickers out there rules, but put on for the hood. Gotta do it, just for all them trail niggas wish they could. They touch my fluid. They opened fire going down the side street and hit me in my shoulder and scraped Joe in his ear. They hit me right here. Scrape through the back and it come through the front.
So you can't go to school. You know what you put yourself in, so you can't go back to trying to like something serious happen. Like I'm gonna put this for an incident, like some. But I ain't gonna fight God. I'm gonna give it to him and let him lead the way.
And what would you say are the do's and don'ts of Baton Rouge?
Do's and don'ts don't be no snitch. Snitches get stitches and wind up in the what?
So here's a question I ask when I go to the trenches. So for me, for example, if I saw someone got shot, let's say someone shot my mum and I saw it, I would obviously go to the police and let them know so the consequences would be served.
All depends. If you're in the streets and you been slaying that bitch, the police. Straight up. You gotta serve, protect, and ride or die for it. If you ain't in the streets, I ain't mad at you. You want to call 911? Like Mary J. Blige and John Wycliffe? Hey, help yourself. Because at the end of the day, me, I like to take matters in my own hand when it comes out of family. Because the police ain't going to do shit. They just going to say, man, look, just call us if we get in the county info. No, bitch, you supposed to be getting come down the info. I ain't going to do your job for you.
And so far, everyone who I've interviewed in Baton Rouge has been shot. What about yourself?
No, I don't do no shooting. I don't get shot, you know. And at the end of the day, I ain't gonna incriminate myself because I don't know nothing. I ain't seen nothing. I wear California. Straight up.
And what would you say is the worst memory you have of being in South Baton Rouge?
I lost a lot of game. But at the end of the day, I remain the same and stay strong.
And again, why do you think Baton Rouge is so violent?
Why I think Baton Rouge is so violent? The economy f***ed up. People look for a reason, like a season of Thanksgiving. Because at the end of the day, nobody ain't getting you know you got to work for it. Don't be looking for no handouts. And a lot of people depend on their income tax and want to buy a buku crawfish and get where at the end of the day. They quit their job too and they looking crazy. You gotta keep that job. That $3,000, $4,000, not ain't gonna do nothing for you. You supposed to keep on. That little income tax. El Chapo, the income tax supposed to motivate you to keep on going and keep on going to work and pay your bills 2, 3 months ahead. It's supposed to be motivation. Like I'm a motivational speaker, like you're a motivational speaker. That's how it's supposed to be. Because you never can have enough money in America, UK, India, or Africa.
And I get another question from a tourist point of view. If I was to walk through this area with my girlfriend, would it be absolutely fine?
All depends on how fine she is.
Very fine.
Oh, Lord, you gotta need a gun. You don't need a gun. A slingshot ain't gonna do it. You don't need some of the ladder.
So it wouldn't be good.
Man, both of y'all need one of them bitches. I ain't gonna be telling you no lie. I don't give a fuck if a 22 or a 9mm with a ladder. You go, it just don't, when you up that bitch, man, make sure that bitch dance. You better make sure it dance. And guess what? When you hit, don't close your eyes. Put that trick on the index finger, not right here you put in the gun. Put it on the index finger, make sure everything is accurate. And inhale and exhale it.
Living this life, can you walk anywhere in Baton Rouge you want?
Yeah.
Definitely. Right?
Got the straps. I'm about to tell you.
I can walk through this bitch right here, man.
I ain't even finna punt fake. I ain't even finna punt fake.
No,
I ain't going in the opposite section, just walking.
Yeah.
No.
And another thing as well, again, for the general public, I feel like this would be shocking. You can't really post your location.
The kids in my hand, not on my waist, yeah. Real talk. Hold on. Left the nigga on his pavement, mama crying, telling him to get up. All my niggas circle with them K's. Get that boy a fill up. They be like Savage stuck in his ways. Catch a body, then I cheer up. Nigga floating in that Honda, you ain't in it, put your bitch up. If I fuck with you, ain't no way I'ma switch up. If it's over with you, it's over with me. You better have your shit up. Keep it real, boy. Who you shot? Keep it real, like who you dropped. Them bullets burn, them bitches hot. I'll make you hot, but this ain't scotch. Hey, put that nigga on the shirt, yeah, that was me. Hey, in your section lurking. Hoping that we meet, don't even know them niggas. Who the fuck them niggas supposed to be? They say they with it. When you see me, better squeeze, yeah. Look, know how Savage rockin' when the shit get really low. We gon' spin a nigga block until they shit up 4 for 4. Them niggas hiding, they never outside. We gon' kick a nigga door. We was tripping, they was doing too much, so now they gotta go. Lord, yeah. What the fuck, man? Yeah, a whole lot of shit.
And do you think there'll ever be an end to the violence in Baton Rouge?
Nah. It's too up already.
Violence is Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge
is too up already, man.
Wow, what's up? This your boy DJ Manny Fresh.
We are not a traditional cafe. We're completely unconventional. And my Wix website really has to capture the same magic.
You know I went to sleep, no stressing. And I woke up to a black
porch with us today.
Oh man, what's really good? What's
going on, Peaches? How you feeling?
Oh man, I feel real good. It's an honor to be here. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to sit on the porch, but right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm relaxing on the mount.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The godmother of Atlanta is here. So tell me, for those who wouldn't know, how would you describe coming up in the city?
You know, coming up in the, it was everything, you know what I'm saying? I enjoyed it. If I can do it over again, I'd do it over again. You know, coming up was really great for me. You know what I'm saying? I had a great life. It was paved the right way, you know what I'm saying? So I enjoyed it.
For sure. So for those who wouldn't know, how would you describe coming up in Jonesboro South?
Well, you know, coming from where I'm from, you know, my mama started the movement in 74. You know, in 74, my mama brought marijuana into Jonesboro South. You know, so we carried that from down. I was 4 years old. So either you gonna get you some money or you gonna get out the way. You understand what I'm saying? So we know the who's and the who's. You know, my hood bring millionaires, you know what I'm saying? Every generation got money. Every generation. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what going on, every generation got money. So growing up in the South was great, you know what I'm saying? We went to war among each other, but we were still down with each other. You couldn't come in there. No way you can come in there with that bullshit. You weren't leaving out. You understand what I'm saying? So no matter what we went through, we still stood on solid ground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's really it's no about the dirty South. You know what I mean? It's really, really millionaires come out of there.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that's come out of
millionaires
Jonesboro
come out of there.
South. Like your nephew, Young Thug.
Yeah, that's my main man's in them.
For sure.
That's my main man, you know what I'm saying? Really come from the structure, you know, where he come from, you know what I'm saying, and to where he at now, you know what I'm saying, it's awesome. You know, and I remember I used to always tell him, keep driving. No matter what you do, you just keep driving. And once you're tired of driving, it's time to be chauffeured. So he there now, he could be chauffeured if he want to, but he keep driving.
That's real. That's a good game.
Keep driving.
So what would you say is the biggest life lesson you learned growing up?
My biggest life lesson I learned is you can't trust the game if it's staring in your face. You understand what I'm saying? You know, and the reason why I say that growing up, because I really never had a problem till I watched one of my partners have a pistol to shoot me. So once then I know, hey man, you cannot trust bitches. So women's be thinking that I don't like bitches. I got my reasons. You understand what I'm saying? That's my best partner hand that motherfucker off to shoot me. Could have killed me. I watched the best of them go against me, talk against me. But I stand on what I stand on. They can't stop me, even if they stopped me. You understand what I'm saying? So, hey, I can't trust the game if it's staring in my face.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna stand on that. That's for sure.
Don't let that go over y'all heads.
That's for sure.
Nah, for real.
That's for sure.
So how exactly would you say you became the godmother of Atlanta?
I put work in. You understand what I'm saying? I put work in these streets. You know what I mean? When these youngsters was coming up, they respect me. And I respected them. You know, I threw the biggest parties. I made sure I gave back to the city. Not only the community, but to the city. So my way of giving it back to the city is while they were having house parties, I was packing the park. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw me a Mother's Day. I'm gonna throw me a Father Day. I'm gonna throw me a RIP. I'm gonna throw me some, or just want to throw someday. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how I gain my respect, you know what I'm saying? You know, #1 hustler. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna work the streets. I work the streets in my game. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't no, you know what I mean? Hey man, you know what I'm saying? I love my life, man. If I could do it all over again, hey man, I'd do it. You know what I'm saying? But I just do things a little better. I would have less this than more that. Mm-hmm. And that come talking about people.
That's real rap.
People.
So how would you say the streets of Atlanta molded you to be the woman you are today?
Really, you know what I'm saying? I just really been in here, you know, just through the respect and the morals and the principles of the game, you know what I'm saying? I've never been really disrespected, you understand what I'm saying? And they just overlove me, you know, man, happy to see me coming, you know what I'm saying? Some may hate to see me coming and hate to see me leave, but it was great. They just showed me too, you know, just all the love. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All the club owners fucking with my game, no entrance fee, you understand what I'm saying? No hassle. You know what I mean? When I come, you know, I go you a VIP set with a couple ballers. It was royalties in the game, so I got to respect it. That's how I come. Yeah. That's how I came.
That's
and it's
solid.
still coming like that. You know what I mean?
Straight solid.
Put work in.
So who are some of the inspirations you would say that came and went from the city? Because, you know, like you said, generation after generation, you done seen different millionaires, different players, different hustlers. So a lot of the times we seen Atlanta done grow from where they used to be, right? So what would you say changed about Atlanta from back in your days as you being a young woman running the streets to what you see now?
What changed in the game is the youngsters not respecting the city, not respecting the move. So when we were coming up, it's with respect. We knew the who's and the who's. We knew who coming and who really getting the money and who ain't getting no money, because it all blended in. We didn't have the senseless killing. You understand what I'm saying? If a nigga got a problem, it's called territory. It never been about a bitch. It been about territory. Like, nigga, you standing in the way of something. Or you ain't standing on what you stand on, nigga, so we got problems. But now, it ain't no era. You get bossed up with a young nigga, he gonna kill you. He gonna kill you. He ain't looking at it like, hey man, 25 years of life without parole. He ain't looking at that. He ain't seeing none of that. But see, my thing is, I always tell him, put your mom in front of the trigger, man. Before you kill a nigga, look at it just like you killing your mama. So it's totally different now. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna just put it on the social media, but it plays a big part in it. Sexual, you know, because niggas got a chance to, you know, do what they want to do, say what they want to say. You know, you can be cross-centric, nigga, and talk cocky. But when you create walls, you never know who the killer is. You know what I'm saying? So it's totally different now. So we were getting a lot of money, man. There wasn't no rap money.
Yeah.
We was going to see the rappers, you understand what I'm saying? We were getting money. Real hustlers, real trapper of the year type money.
Yeah.
Nigga really getting it in. You feel what I'm saying? We going to buy the whip so we can show up at the skating ring, charge Disco 559 in the cleanest whips. You know what I mean? That's how this shit was when we were coming.
Yeah.
You know, it's good now. The rappers handling their business. And I salute every last one of them. But we got to take care of these youngsters. We got to grab them, or it ain't gonna be no tomorrow, unless you live to see it.
Don't let that go over your head.
Please don't. Not.
So how would you describe the pain of losing one of your own to the system?
Well, you know, free my son and free my family.
Monday CRM has the best AI features in the game.
Especially in sales.
Hands down.
So for me, email composition works like magic. You know me, I'm not a great writer, but AI helps me keep it super professional.
I mean, like when I lost my boy to the system, you know, I just asked God to give me 10 years. If I felt I didn't have enough power to beat it because I'm weak. So I asked God to give me 10 years, and that's what it supposed to be, but it ended up being something else. So I felt like dying in the beginning. You know, I had a little cousin, innocent. You understand what I'm saying? In certain situations. But you know, guess what though? You know, I believe in God, and all of it is overturned. So you know, I don't really think it was like a loss. You understand what I'm saying? It was a gain to me because I gained responsibility. I gained to be able to know how to, you know what I'm saying, move around, and I want to stay alive, man. That's first off, and I ask God now. I just want to be alive when he come home. When my son and my family get home, I just want to be alive. So, you know, really, I'm a cool mom, you understand what I'm saying? You know, and man, you know, I guess that's what it is. That's just what it is. This shit worse than it is. It's heartfelt. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing but pray. You know what I'm saying? Pray for everything. You know, just pray. Because, you know, when you're in the system and when you just lock down, you understand what I'm saying? The system really try to fucking mental you. It mental you. You know what I'm saying? It fucks your brain up, but you got to stand up on that shit. So I pray to God, my boy, you know what I'm saying? And my family. Hey, mine strong. So that make me stronger.
For sure. Would you say when Dulu went away, that started your street motivation?
Well, not at first. Honestly, though, I didn't really get motivated until like last month. I sit there and say, shit, my boy been gone 14 years. Ain't nowhere in the hell he get back here. And I ain't got a couple of them motherfuckers. I'm trying to pass out about a quarter to him with the duffer. Out of 15 of them motherfuckers, I ain't gonna never let him come back and mama ain't in position. So I'm gonna go harder and harder. I just got motivated. That's what motivated me. To take care of everything. The health is wealth. Cause I wanna be here. And I got something to do. I got a job to do. And I got something to pass off to do. So I can sit back and kick my feet up cause I know he gonna serve my peppy.
Yeah.
That's my boy.
For sure.
That's my boy. I take that, you know, I take that.
That's real.
Period.
So how, free Dulu, man. How would you describe some of the relationships you done built over the years with a lot of these celebrities we see you with oftentimes, who respect what comes out your mouth, who respect what you stand on, who respect what you stand for?
I think it was more, well, some of them I met along the way, but some of them I've been new. You know what I'm saying? You know, I've been knew some of them, and some of them I just met, and, you know, we connected through spirit, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it just, I mean, I guess it's just natural. I don't know, I'm like a magnet. I guess I'm just, you know, attached to that type shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Who are some of the lights that shed light into your world?
Huh?
Who are some of the people that shed light into Big Game Auntie world? Who are some of the people that shed light on Good Game Auntie? Who know it's game time?
Well, you know, I don't really put names on certain situations, but I can say that Rick Ross was my idol. You know, I always loved Rick Ross. I remixed all his songs. And it was like one day I was working, you know what I'm saying, promoting that liqueur. And Jade, Baby Jade, shouts out to Baby Jade. She had this situation at the, what was the Old National, before the station, it was the Palace.
Yeah.
So Jade had the Palace, so you know what I'm saying, we connected through conversation. I said, hey, Jade, I said, gotta make that happen for me. I said, I gotta meet him. I said, it's my idol. I gotta meet him, Jade. You know what I'm saying? She looked at me, she said, I got you, buddy. I said, come on, man, you got me, Jade. I said, you know you're my manager, man. You know you're my manager. You know what I'm saying? You know you're my manager. I said, you got me, Jade. Jade said, I got you. I said, I'm gonna call my driver. I holler at Ken, man. You know, what's up, Ken Tate? Real nigga every day. You know what I'm saying? I holler at my...
So how did it affect you once you lost your son and your mother?
Well, long live mama. That's basically what my story coming out made. I called it May 10th. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the day I went into the hospital on Mother's Day. But losing mom was, it was like a, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody had injected some poison in my body. And I was just waiting to die. You know what I'm saying? From the poison. Because see, I look at it like, when she took her last breath in front of me, I'm like, the weakest one? I mean, I was praying like, you know what I'm saying? You should have saved that one down now, Mom. You know, I can't, that one I can't handle. But you know, I sit back and, you know, I know from Dietrich, you know what I'm saying? Knowing that he was torn because that was his everything, you know what I'm saying? But, and then I get sick. And then, you know, me and Dietrich at home, and I'm asking him to change my bandage. He like, no, Mom, I ain't changing no bandage. But he never in his life said no to me. Never. So he come back. He come back in that motherfucker. I'm sitting in that motherfucker. I'm bad as a motherfucker, man. I'm just sitting there. I'm on the bed. I'm bad as a motherfucker. He came back and said, Mom. I said, wait. He said, I ain't gonna change your bandage. And stop drinking them Sprite Zeros. I said, all right. I said, don't do me like that. I said, I love you, though. He said, the doctor told you said it. I said, all right, it's okay. Hey, and while I was sleeping, he was dying. He was dying. He was dying.
Everyone deserves access to healthy food. So, we partnered with Amazon to run a home delivery program in West Seattle.
1.5 seconds of my life. I wanted to die. I want y'all to hear this. I wanted to die. But when I realized I want to live, Dietrich come to me and said, Mom, you gotta keep living until it's time to come. Do what you gotta do. So I did what I gotta do, and I'm doing it. And these tears of joy are not nothing weak. So I want the world, when you do see, there's no weak points. It's just that if you can survive 2 deaths, and you damn near dead, and you survived it, it's game time. It's game time. And that's why I'm alive today. It was designed for me to fail. When I lost Mama, come back and lose Dietrich, it was designed for whoever felt they could stop me. I'm a 6-head Medusa. You gotta come stronger than that to stop this. That ain't gonna stop it. And that's how I had to start thinking. And in a 6-head Medusa, it's easy to know you have 2 eyes. What you see, you observe. The nose is what you smell, what you sense. Your 2 ears is what you hear and what you take in, and your mouth is what you speak and you eat with and drink with. You understand me? And that's a 6-head. That's a 6-head. Game time.
Game time. So with that being said, your strength is immaculate. Your word is everything. Everybody see the player on you. We see you got it on you. Do you feel that's why you love so much in the city? Because you respect it everywhere you go.
But yeah. I'm respected everywhere I go. And I love that because I respect people. But there's a lot of people that don't, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't match my energy. You understand what I'm saying? You know, the world is wicked, so I'm loved by who love me. You understand what I'm saying? It's never the ones that you stand by, it's who won't stand by. And once people realize that in life, we'll be much better. You know, I give respect and I demand my respect. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It's no different.
It's like you just a natural born motivational speaker of the streets.
I've been like that though. I've been like that, man, all my life in school, and I was real bad in school. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was real terrible. My mama gave me to 15 years old. Then she come back, you know, one time and whisper in my ear, you know, she cool. I love her, you know what I'm saying? She used to always tell me, like, you gotta stop fighting fat. So, you know, eventually it just went away. I always been popular.
That's
you know, Big Peaches was a movement by herself.
Yeah.
And Good Gang Auntie is a force. So, you know, there's two different, you know what I'm saying, situations.
That's real spill though.
Did? Sorry, that's another M.
No, for real. So what is it that you want people to take from your message?
I just want them to stay focused, keep faith, don't give up, never let them see you struggle, don't wait on nobody, put your own work in. I don't even care what it is. You can have a lighter. This right here can make you a millionaire. Because you can take this. Because everybody need a lighter. Everybody need a lighter. From your grandmothers to your mothers, to everybody need a lighter. So you got your 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 lighters, 2 for $5, you winning every time. And I just tell people, handle life like a lighter. Handle life like a lighter, and you'll forever burn. You'll win. And if that motherfucker go out and your business ain't handled, it's game over. Handle your life like a lighter. That's what I tell them. That's what I want them to do.
For sure.
Handle it like a lighter. You know these motherfuckers go out, you at home, you smoke that shit like we do, and you get that last motherfucker, and that motherfucker, you get the singing. You get the singing. And you be like, man, I ain't got no lighter. You got the sodium stove, you ain't got no motherfucking way. You got to cut the oven on and lay that bitch down and get all up under her like that. Oh, no. Handle life like a liar, man.
Real spill.
For real.
For real.
Shit. Lighter.
So how did you land on Jeezy's album to give Sister Good Games testimony, man?
Long live my niece Clay.
I think that's a good fucking. Alright, he's out. I do have a